Listen to me when I tell you this. When you view things that happen in your life, favorable or unfavorable, as it happening and working out in your favor, you are going to be so fucking empowered, and you are going to be resilient and learn how to pivot in circumstances where you would typically view it as evidence that you're not good enough, that whatever direction that you're moving in your life isn't fucking good for you. For me, I had an event that I had planned for a while, and it was on the 19th, and nobody fucking showed up. And yes, I felt disappointed, I felt discouraged, and I wanted to go into this place of blaming myself, wanting to pick myself apart and see how it was my fault and that there's something wrong with me that contributed to this happening. But instead of that, bitch, I pivoted. I changed my mindset, and I was celebrating myself. I was hyping myself up and showing myself and just talking to myself with empowering, loving words and languages and loving language, and just honoring how proud I am of myself and how far I have come in my journey in my life. And regardless of the fear and the anxiety that was leading up to that and all of these things, I still committed to it, and I still did it scared. And there are still things that I benefited, that I gained from that experience. And yes, the things, it didn't happen or work out the way that I wanted it to, but I still had a great conversation with the owner of the bookstore. She gave me a Palestinian owned book that I'm going to plan on reading that talks about similar topics that I was going to talk about in my event. I got other resources. When you choose to see that things work out for your greatest and highest good, even if it might not be what you envisioned and what you want, being able to see it from a place of, okay, how can I learn from this? How can I pivot and take this as a learning opportunity for me to grow, for me to allow myself to be more seen? Because this experience really unlocked a new level in within me of just not caring about how other people perceive me and what other people think, and going balls to the wall and just fully committing and fully allowing myself to be more seen. Because you have a choice. You can see the things that happen externally out of you as evidence that life is just shitty and everything is always just not going to work out for you, or you can see it as an empowered place and see that this is happening exactly the way it was supposed to, for you to learn whatever the fuck you're meant to learn to in that moment. And this isn't to say we need to be toxic positivity, because toxic positivity is also a form of bypassing your innate, natural, authentic feelings. Because like I said, I allowed myself to feel disappointed. I allowed myself to feel discouraged because I wanted, even though I was scared it out of my fucking mind, I was still very excited to talk about the things that I wanted to talk about, because I know that what I have to share, my authenticity, my message, my wisdom, my art, what I create is valuable as fuck, and I still